Hi guys, today we're gonna trying to recreate slash aka analyze Midbeast thumbnail, specifically his text in the thumbnail. As you can see here, it's quite looks similar to each other. Why am I not? And you should go and take a look at his channel for a closer look. So I'm gonna try to so in this video I'm gonna recreate this text in his latest thumbnail right here. I already pasted the YouTube link in getthumbnail.com. Let's copy the image and you'll photocopy. Oh, actually, this is the project. Let's convert into smart object and rename it to reference. I need to turn on this app gonna show the hotkey I press the Control Z or or the Alt key like this. Okay, now I already take some note right here, as you can see. His thumbnail usually have the text box layout, mean that you can fit a box inside of it like this. Actually, let me try to blend this. Actually, tilt like this and like spin like this. Zoom it bigger. Here, as you can see, it's like the I'm not sure what shape called, but like rectangle, like this special rectangle one. Actually, let me Google it after the video. But usually that is the general layout of the text. Next is he usually use sharp stroke. As you can see here, it's very sharp instead of like curve at the edge. I will show you later on. And the editor of his thumbnail also use a lot of light bending, as you can see here. A bit of blue light glow here, white, orange, more white and blue right here, as you see. And they also use smaller text box a lot. Is the one is in here that is taking over the text here. Okay, so first thing first, we're gonna typing all the text in. Let's grab the text tool, change it into white and make it bigger. Control A and change it to NTF Grand Bold. Okay. It's taking over. Oh, and you can like skip the part that you already know. Okay. Now we need a brighter background because we gonna have some dark text here and we need to see it. Let's change it to be a bit of gray and bucket. We're gonna color picker this color right here. Or actually just make it full black. Now we need to arrange it the way in the reference. This is gonna be the biggest, smaller around here, and Korea is around the A. Okay, let's see, RA. Sometimes the text just disappear like this. It's just a color bug in Photopea. Just change it back into white. Now we need to create a text box. Grab the rectangle tools right here, and bam, drag it down, change the color into gradient. First picking the orange color, and the second is yellow color. All right. Let's see. Radio, change it to radio, and let's reverse it. Okay, let's so the text is actually shorter than the normal one, so we're gonna stretch it down and make the text box longer. So we start from A and end at the near the R right here. Near the R, start with the A and make the text string vertical. Let's see the gap. It's quite a big gap. Wait from start. It start from this part of the A. I'm gonna research what this called later on. But it start from here and like ending at the R right here. Right. Oh, it actually in the O. Make this downward. This part you just take your time and align all the elements. Nice. This in here. The You can grab another text box to check the alignment. Just like this. Let's make it smaller. You don't need to do it perfectly. It's just relevant. It's fine. Nice. Now, and for the spacing, all right. We already have the basic layout in. Now we need to create a black stroke like this. Let me show you the wrong way first. So usually, Ctrl Z if you make a mistake. Okay. Wait, why is moving? Usually you go into FX style and add a stroke right here and make it bigger. But as you can see here, the corner is get rounded. The way you make it sharp is first you need to create the duplicate of all the layer, the Aura and the Korea. Press Ctrl J, as you can see here, make it into under, drag it down on the layer, make it into folder called stroke, the shape called text box. Let's rename it for easier navigation. Now when you go back into the stroke folder, we just create, select it by holding shift click and convert to shape. After that you go into rectangle tool right here and adding the black stroke in. As you can see, the corner is looking sharp right now. Let's actually make it bigger to cover this part and this part. All right, look pretty decent now. Next, we need to make all the white gap disappear and cut all the unnecessary part. First, you need to rasterize it so it become like the it's not big. So to like remove this part, you need to make it into a image layer. Right now it's called it shape layer. So you need from shape layer, you need change it to image layer. You modify it shape layer, so you can like access all of this, but it's very hard to modify. Let's rasterize and use the rectangle select tool, then just crop it by Ctrl X. Oh, wait, you need to group it into a layer. You merge layer here. All right. As you see, it's disappear. Same thing as here. Let's check underneath. Seem pretty decent. Nice. So to fill this part, you need to create another layer and drag it underneath to call it fill. You're gonna grab the brush tool and just paint over it, increase the brush size and paint the black color over it. Now for the text box, is underneath the layer right here. We're gonna want to make it. We're gonna want to add the stroke for the text box and make it the upper layer. Let's grab this, make it underneath like this, and it's taking over. It's also above. We're gonna adding the stroke for the text box. Oh, actually using the rectangle tool right here, black color. We want to make it outside and do the stroke like that. Okay, so now the text is get covered. We need to move all the text layer above the text box here, and bam. All right, Korea, how this guy do it? Oh, end of the R. Or a oh, so the head of the A actually underneath. Huh. Or maybe we need to make the this text box bigger. Let me actually change it. Yeah, this look awesome too. Now as you can see here, it's get like we need to fix this part to make it more crisp. So same thing as before, you need to rasterize the text box into a image layer. Then we can use the rectangle tool and just start cropping it. Nice. For this part, you need to use the polygon lasso select to select it. Let's crop this part first, and the outline of the letter Aurora, we need to select it right here, and gonna crop 90 degrees here, holding shift. So if you holding shift, the line gonna be in 45 degrees. Just make it like this. Next, and it's already now look very crisp. Nice. So now we need to group all of this into a layer. Let's see, make all of this and make it a new folder called big text, or like the final text, anything if you want. Now you need to make it tilt at the angle and spin it. You're holding the control key, holding the control on the keyboard to drag it onto the right side and spin it like this. So his stack is actually more narrower, so we're gonna holding this part or rectangle right here and holding shift on the keyboard to shift it all together. Let's actually more align it into the original thumbnail. You don't need to be like exactly pixel by pixel, but the techniques are the same. As you can see, remember to drag all the layer instead of individual layers. So here, as you can see here, the taking over actually is smaller. If you want to change the text, just remember to Ctrl Z it, because when you change it like this, it's gonna be like other weird angle. Let's make it here and make it actually smaller, same as the text box. More smaller, I think. Actually, let's try it. Just use your eye in, so it look like in the middle. Move it in. You're gonna want to move all this up. So for the like gap right here, you need to use the rectangle select again. Select the part and remember to select the stroke layer, and you're gonna try to move it up. Just use the arrow key, enter, Ctrl D to deselect, and here as you can see, move it actually closer, get underneath. Just take your time. No need to rush thing. For some reason it doesn't. Right. Oh, actually lower. Okay, let's do it again. Holding Control and bend it. Holding Shift to make it smaller. It is. Tilt the angle. Now we need to bending the lights. So as you can see here, we have the big text layer. Click a new folder. Make it a overlay layer, and now we need to select the brush tool, change the color of it, and you like bluish color here, and make the hardness of the brush. Click this button right here into 0 and increase the size of it, and just start painting over it. I'll remember to make the clipping mask too. Actually, like lightning, soft lights, hard light. Oh, wait, just change it into hard light and make the opacity to lower like this. Well, actually, maybe. Then we should make the text to be bigger. The bigger the brush, the softer the edge is gonna be. Let's actually delete this part first and try to repaint it. this same thing as one above, but using more bluish color. Okay, so as you see here, this part is actually glowing. The way to do it is to make a duplicate of the it's taking over text right here, the copy layer. This one is you need to pay attention. So we first hiding this, the original layer, and change the color of the copy layer into the orange or yellowish color overlay, and change it into this. Now we need to rasterize this into an image layer, and after that we gonna add a filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and remember to around like 6.8 pixels is fine. Oh wait, actually what color is it? Yellow, orange. Okay, it's taking over. Filter, blur. Let's add more blur into it. Gaussian blur. Bright to yellowish. Let's actually change the color of the well, maybe it's like auto glow. Yeah, I think it's actually auto glow. Orange. Orange. Actually, this one I'm not sure because I never making the text glowing like this. But maybe he just paint over it by using another overlay. And actually trying that. Just don't afraid to try new thing and see. Oh, too big, too big. Okay, that's super bright. And actually create a new duplicate layer and make the clipping mask. Ctrl A, Ctrl X to delete all the lights. Now we're gonna paint over it by using these lights. Nice. Now we're gonna grab the eraser tool. Same thing. Make the hardness into 0 and make the bus to be bigger. And actually look pretty decent for me. You can rename it if you want. Let's see the light 1 and this is gonna light 2. And yeah, that is pretty much it. The files I'm gonna put it on my Discord server. So thank you for watching and see you guys in the near future.